Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our second round of 32 matchup here. Number 3, Sam Murray taking on number 30, Miguel Arteaga from Bolivia. Obviously, Sam Murray is Mr. Big Canada. Sam Murray comes in at 29 years old and with a ranking of number 3 on tour, 63 wins, 54 losses. Miguel Arteaga, 4 wins, 8 losses, 22 years old from Bolivia. He gets extremely nervous when he's on the championship court, if we remember from last year's U.S. Open. But here they are, a lot of Bolivians here this weekend. And Sam Murray looking to maybe pull out a U.S. Open, a second Grand Slam win. He won the Suvant Consulting Grand Slam in January 2020. Miguel, you got to put that ball away if you want to beat the number 3 ranked player. Can't really play around. I want to welcome everybody from YouTube and in Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's pretty flat there from Sam Murray.
3, serving 0. Screen.
Screen serve.
Point. 4, serving 0.
4-0.
Side out.
Side out coming up. Miguel in the service box.
0, serving 4.
This is the 26th United States Open Racquetball Championships in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're at the University of Minnesota. I'm your host, Dean Baer. And joining me in the booth is the one and only Fabio Soto. And we from the International Racquetball Tour would like to thank every single player that participate in any one of our events and all of you that are lucky enough to make it live. And the many watching at home, thank you to USA Racquetball and Connor Shane for for hosting the IRT. We appreciate it. Fabio,
Replay.
buenos dias.
Buenos dias. You know what? I got to say, I'm excited about this one because Arteaga, you know, he's a fighter, man. He's an athlete. He's a true athlete.
Yeah, well, we can go back to the physical training like we said about Martel last time. Miguel Arteaga in Bolivia, I mean, some of the personal training he does is actually insane.
It is.
Does that translate into good racquetball? You know, I think his nerves get to him at times. I said that before you were on the broadcast, Fabio, so just to kind of reiterate it, last year, you know, he was on the championship court and extremely nervous.
Replay.
Oh, hashtag just a replay coming up.
1, serving 4.
So we have to see, you know.
Second serve. Nope.
Tremendous shot down the line.
4, serving 1. Side out.
Wow, what a great backhand right there
1,
from
serving 4.
Arteaga. Gotta hand it to him. You know, he's a very quick player. This is what I'm looking for in this match. We've said it many times in the broadcasting. Sam Murray, one of the best defensive players. ball retrieval ability is amazing. And you know what? That's the thing with Miguel Arteaga too. He's very defensive. He's very good. We're going to see a lot of rallies here. I expect to see plenty of rallies.
Yeah, but the thing that makes me think we're not gonna that's not gonna happen is Sam Murray's he kills the ball.
That's true.
He's not a keeper. He's not a rally type. If there's a rally, he's in it because he's quick for a big guy, but he does put the ball away.
Skip. Point.
Skipped in, Arteaga.
5, serving 1.
He had a clear down the line shot right there. He took for the pinch, didn't work out.
Point.
Wow, great serve there by Sam Murray.
6, serving 1. Six, serving 1. Skip. Point.
I mean, straight into the floor. He can't do that. I don't know if his racket broke. I think we're. He's looking for a. I
Seven,
think he
serving
was
1.
looking for to change his racket, but it's not broken. Or it's not cracked, so you can't.
Skip.
That's another skip right there.
Timeout.
Arteaga giving him some points, and he's asking for a timeout.
Yeah, well, he wants to change his racket clearly. So, but in the chat box, Fabio, it says like Arteaga kind of looks like he's in a hurry, and Murray is just calm, and then that's nerves, especially if he's 22 years old. This is his second time in a U.S. Open Championship court match. He's also up against the number 3 seed in the tournament. It's not a good draw for him, and that's some of the things that we see, with some of these younger players. Is in order for them to move up in the rankings, they gotta pull one of these rabbits out of their hat here and take on a number 3 seed. It's not like 8 and 9. They go against the 8 or the 9 seed, and then they lose. They moved up a little bit, and now for them to keep going, it's difficult.
It is.
Especially when you meet, the round of 30 in the round of 32's,
Game
you're
number
taking
1.
on the number 3
Score,
seed.
8, serving 1.
Hola, Adrian Yaldin.
Second serve.
Long. 8 serving 1 on the Head Pen scoreboard. Head Pen, not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, not just the official ball. Head Pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today. www.head.com/racquetball.
9, serving 1.
Cruise control from Murray.
Short serve. Second serve. Point.
I thought that skipped. Nope.
10, serving 1.
So
We're
10
good
serving
here
1.
at the IRT. Thank you for the pleasantries in the comment box. We appreciate it. Please like the post. Also share our feed here. Invite your friends to watch some free racquetball. If you're in the chat box and you want Canada to win, well, put the little Canadian flag.
Yeah, set your flags up there in the chat box. Let us know who you're rooting for. Big Canada, of course, here. Miguel Ángel Arteaga.
Point. 11, serving 1.
The Diego Sebastian match didn't start yet. That's getting started on one of the other courts.
1, serving
Update,
11.
Andres Acuna moves on over Mauricio Zalata. He's out.
Right now underway is warming up Alvaro Beltran versus Javier Mar.
And
They
Miguel Arteaga, he took out Joe Kelly in singles. That's a tough win. So, hats off to Miguel for winning the around a 128 match at the U.S. Open against a player like one of the Kelly brothers. They're extremely smart, resilient.
Mm-hmm.
They go everywhere. They're like racquetball's junkies.
Short. Second serve.
Yeah, I've seen them play in many places.
There's an 11-5 breaker. That's a good win for Miguel.
Mhm. See, those shots right there, the one that Miguel took right
11,
now,
serving
he had a clear option there to go cross court, wide angle passing. Just put it right in Sam's wheelhouse.
And again, number 3 play. You can't make mistakes like this. So Landa will play Acuna. Carlos Keller moves on. So far, those are the 3 earlier matches. Like you said, Mar and Beltran, that's getting started, as well as Sebastian Franco.
Conrado Moscoso
Diego-
versus Sam Bredenbeck.
Yeah, those are all on other courts.
Point.
Swing and a miss. Sam Murray.
12, serving 2.
Calm, cool. Is this his time? As it said in the chat box before, is this time for,
Short serve.
for Big
Second
Canada.
yeah. Again, has a Grand Slam, remember,
Yeah,
Fabio?
he does in Atlanta. And in a tremendous fashion, 11-10 tiebreaker, diving kill shot.
That was against Moscoso.
yeah, a diving kill
You
shot
remember.
to
Yeah.
end it.
2, serving 12.
It's one of the most exciting matches I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and the only time I've ever seen Sam just go all out and celebrate.
Short serve. Second serve. Skip.
Another unforced error there by Miguel.
Yeah.
I want to take this opportunity to say hello to everybody watching, not only in Canada, but Bolivia as well. Miguel Ángel Arteaga,
12, 2.
de Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Bolivia. Un saludo a todos los bolivianos que se están sintonizando. Mándenos un saludo en el chat box para Miguel Ángel Arteaga. Suban sus banderas de Bolivia. Díganos a quién le van.
Point.
You can't make a mistake like that, Fabio. You can't play like that against number 3 player in the world. I'm sorry.
13 serving 2. Yeah, it's one of those unforced errors
But you're
that
giving away like a free point.
consistently with
No, screen.
Screen serve. You know it's going to be a good matchup, too. Adam Mania is taking on Kadim Carrasco. That's going to be a
an
really good
exciting match.
That's a 12:40 match on one of the backcourts. We're going to have the Perea match.
Skip.
I mean, Andre Perea won a Grand Slam already also in Atlanta. Is this an Andre Perea run? Is it a Rocky Carson run? Can De La Rosa back up last year's U.S. Open?
Can Eduardo Portillo went back to back?
Yeah. Can Conrado Moscoso, actually put together another good win outside of Bolivia?
Well, we saw him win in Florida last year, remember? And it was an exciting match for him also.
Yeah.
Moscoso. He won his Tier 1 there as well.
Is it a Landa time? Is Landa ready to get back into the winner's circle? Because he's not been there in a really long time, Fabio.
Well, the way we saw him play previously with Jaime Martel was, said a lot. He made a statement right there. Very clean cut. With no allegations, no appeals.
No, nothing.
Clean.
He didn't even talk.
No, it was a clean win.
But Fabio, he hasn't been in a final since 2020.
That's true.
And I actually think, well, in 2020 he was in a finals in Lombard at the Shamrock Shoot at the KWM. Got him in 2020 Shamrock right prior to COVID, and then he was also in a finals in Portland in 2019. That was and then Los Compadres. He had remember that he had that where he was the number 1 ranked player.
Yes.
And he's never sniffed it since.
But the only thing I could say is that
Two,
outside the
serving
IRT
14.
International, remember, he is the 2021
Correct.
IRF World Champion. He won in Guatemala, the World Championship. So, he hasn't been there, in that podium for a long time.
I know, but I mean, we say it all the time. It's just when you're playing for the country and you're playing for dollars, it's
a whole different
very
story.
different games. We seen Acuna win a big match, and the next weekend we were in Florida and Landa wiped the floor with him in like 4 minutes. So.
Two bounces. First game.
Double
Murray,
bounce.
2
That
minutes.
game 1 goes to Sam Murray, Big Canada.
15-2. That was quick. We'll get a cup of coffee. We'll be back for the start of game number 2 right here on IRT Live.
Game number 2. Arteaga on serve. 0 serving 0.
Back to the action here. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Miguel Angel Arteaga to the serve versus Sam Murray.
Short serve. Second
Game
serve.
number 2. Murray takes game 1 15-2.
Side out.
Side out there. Great kill shot down the line. Sam Murray.
Zero serving 0. Point.
It's a point there for Big Canada, who gets on the board first.
1 serving 0. Side out. 0 serving 1. Side out.
Great attempt reach there by Miguel Angel Arteaga. And that defensive
0.
capability that he has, he needs to exploit that now more than ever. Down by 1 game.
Point.
It's another point there for Big Canada.
2 serving 0. Short serve. Second serve. Side out. 0, serving 2. Short serve, second serve. Skip.
That's a
Point.
skip there by Big Canada. One of the very few mistakes
1, serving 2.
that he's made in this match.
Point.
That's a point. Ace serve by Miguel Angel Arteaga.
2, serving 2. Two bounces. Side up. Two, serving 2. No, screen serve. Second serve. Two bounces. 3, serving 2.
Sam Murray retakes the lead here in game 2.
Short serve. Second serve. Point.
Wow, very impressive.
4,
Point
serving
there
2.
by Sam Murray. That splat rollout.
Five, serving 2.
Wow, what an interesting C serve there from Sam Murray, and very effective against the A serve.
6, serving 2.
You know, Sam does that very well. He's deceptive, you know, like in his serves. He serves from this spot right here. He'll actually bring the ball behind him, too. And he'll go to the right side.
A serve again.
Nothing you can do, Miguel.
7, serving 2.
You know, that just goes to show. He goes from doing a C serve with an ace, then he goes a drive serve with an ace. You know, the versatility of Sam Murray is right
He's
there.
got a lot of tools.
Short serve. Second serve.
Like I said, you know, it's funny. We feel like we always see Sam Murray, right, as a top 4 player. But, Fabio, he's got only like 100 matches under his belt. It's ironic when we look at, like, the statistics. Look at that flat rollout, but it skipped. Oh, I thought it was a rollout. You know,
8.
I thought it was a rollout. I thought it was flat.
Well, it is a point for Sam Murray.
Yeah. You know, he's got 100 matches under his belt. And when we look at guys like Rocky Carson and Kane, I mean, they got like 800. It's insane.
Point.
That will look like another crack ace on the left side. Timeout, Arteaga. We'll take a break, too. We'll be back on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
The ancient Greeks had 4 words for love. The most admirable is called agape, love as an action. For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their love. So they can look back or look ahead and say, we got it right. We did good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer, Fabio Soto, the voices of the IRT. Sam Murray, Miguel Arteaga.
Side out.
Good timeout for him back in the service box. 2-9, backhand swing and a miss. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. You're watching free racquetball based on the partners of the IRT. Make sure you like and share.
Short serve. Second serve.
Like and share.
Yeah, like our post, share our feed, keep following us on social media. I want to thank everybody for watching, not only here in the U.S., but also in Bolivia. Saludo a toda la hermosa gente de Bolivia. Miguel Ángel Arteaga de Santa Cruz de la Sierra. Un caluroso saludo y abrazo para todos nuestros hermanos bolivianos que siguen vivos. Carlos Keller pasó a la siguiente ronda. Conrado Moscoso actualmente está jugando con Sam Bredenbeck. All these Bolivians playing at the same time.
Yeah. Carlos Keller, he played before. Kadim's up next, I think, at 12:40.
Kadim Carrasco in the next round.
Roland Keller's just in doubles. He's not playing singles. He got doubles today. Actually, I think their first round is not even going to be played.
Point.
Wow. Cruise control from Big Canada.
2.
So 10 serving 2. Now
And
the double
here's
digits.
the big one in the chat box. So you can tell him in Spanish, Fabio, why is he not here? Hector Barrios.
Héctor Barrios, que nos está sintonizando. Saludo desde Bolivia. Héctor, te extrañamos. Esperemos que estés aquí la próxima. We miss Héctor Barrios here.
Yeah, you know, there's IRT 21. It's got a decent prize money. I know that getting a flight, and he's got the visa, so I'm sure it's flight and financial. We need some backers for these young IRT 21 players.
The IRT 21 draw is just getting better and better every time.
Yeah.
Better and better.
And it's not going to be at every tournament, so it's going to be selective. It's we decided that it's after the U.S. Open. After the U.S. Open, we're going to be just way more selective. It's not going to be at every tournament. Well, first of all, we don't have the funding for it, so
Point.
and we're trying to give them an opportunity. We want it to be good. We want to have draws of at least 10, 12 players that are competing. I mean, we got 21 or 22 here, I think.
That's very good.
New York, we had 22.
Screen serve. Second serve. Side out.
Yeah, there's 21 players, I
Another
think.
side out there for Miguel Ángel Arteaga.
2 serving 11.
We got some good IRT 21 matchups. We'll be in the quarters, probably. Carlos Ramirez, Trujillo, Jonathan Flores, Guillermo Arteaga, maybe Ezequiel Subieta,
Side out.
Wow, side out there. What a
Tapia,
What
and
a-
Cuevas.
great shot there by Sam Murray. Yeah, all those IRT 21 matches. Shift a few years in the future. That's the pro draw.
We're gonna have you're gonna see the finals is definitely getting broadcasted. As far as the other the semis, I'm not sure. I think that looked like an ace serve, and it was.
It was an ace serve there.
Sam Murray bringing the heat. Thank everybody for watching on YouTube.
Point.
It's another point there by Sam Murray.
13 serving 2. Second serve.
You know, there's some chatter in the box about, you know, who is the, you know, do you win if Kane's not in the draw? You absolutely do.
Point.
You absolutely do.
14 serving 2.
Match point number 1 for Sam Murray. Looking to move on. Next up on the championship court, Guillermo Ortega and Andre Perea. But Sam Murray right now looking to move on around the world. Pushes it in. Good get.
Side
And, oh, I thought it skipped.
Oh, side out there.
Sounded bad. Good call by.
And yes, you're right, Dean. The next match is Andre Parrilla versus Guillermo Ortega. That's a 12:40 match local time.
We're in Central Time here.
Side out.
A side out.
14 serving 2.
Goes up top. Ooh, good catch. Oh, hit the crack for Arteaga. He holds on.
2 serving 14.
214. Got a mountain to climb. Now Sam Murray again looking for his third chance.
You know what I like about that play right there? How Sam Murray, even though he had an opportunity to go with a backhand, he shifted, turned around and get with a forehand and hit a winning shot.
Game.
Ace.
There it
serve
is,
to
ladies
end
and
it.
gentlemen. Ace to end it. Good call, Fabio. Sam Murray will move on. Next up, we said, championship court. We'll have Perea Ortega from Mexico versus Mexico. For the broadcast, Bruce, thank you for tuning in. We will be back in a little while for the next match. Make sure you tune in on IRT Live.